What's the craziest thing that you've done for money?
So at an abandoned place, I gave a BJ to some dude that I didn't know for some Views pods and like 5 bottles of vodka.
Well, this is me, fellas. I can't speak for no other man or no one else. Every time I see a chick with something, like, I don't care if it's a cell phone. I don't care if it's, I don't know, she got something, like she said, vape pods, whatever she got, I naturally believe a simp bought it. And she could have done favors or whatnot, to, retrieve the things she got on her, or in order to get the things that she got, going further with dealing with, these men and how they do it. But that's just my natural belief. I never really thought that women actually like to spend their money, because I know women, they don't like to spend their money. And if they could do some things for some shit, or if they can, bribe a gullible ass sucker about this shit, they'll do it. But you already know what time it is. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck. Hold it down, submerge it down, locking it down with this game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you can get it down your phone into your ear, our ear candy game. Big facts. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, fellas. Go join the Patreon. It's lit. You get on that $1 introduction, True Supporter tier, KC True Supporter tier. Hit that $5 KC Foundational Supporter tier. And it goes up 10, 20, and you get some of that raw and uncut material you cannot get on YouTube. Go join. My videos for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to my About section in the description below my videos, and you'll see how to get at me. Everything's set up. From the Cash Apps, you can support the channel, Patreon, social media links, Gmail, phone number for consultations, everything there. Holla at me. Let's get to it. You see how she nonchalantly answered dude's question? Well, I've, radical dude. Like a fucking hippie or something back in the days, or heavy metal, rock star type chick that listen to that kind of music, or she's about that kind of life. Ain't nothing wrong with it, I'm not here to judge her, to each his own. Different genres are for different people, when it comes to movies, music, or whatnot. But she definitely remind me of someone about Van Halen or some shit. You dig? I know these rock groups. I did time. I'd have been culturally around different ethnicities. So, yeah, music is what it is. Now, we're going to get back into what's real. Now, what's real is that, fellas, women don't like to really spend their money. Oh, they're the biggest consumers when it comes to buying up every motherfucking thing, shopping off their emotions and depression and how it makes them feel and all that shit. So, yeah, we know this about women. That's what they do. That's what they're very good at. But they're spending on them. They're not spending on no motherfucker else. And, women will be stingy towards their own children. They will actually, and we see it, when it comes to different women receiving, for an example, child support money. Some women will take the money and go ballistic with themselves and leave less for the children. Now I heard that it's a law in play to where they're going to be monitoring the money and how it's spent. I don't know how they do that, but, technology is technology. They'll find a way to monitor how child support money is spent and if it's going to the children or whatnot. But back then, nah, man, them kids wasn't getting a damn thing. These children, these women was doing for them. Hairdos, nails, new shoes every week, new clothes, cars, putting themselves in, nicer gated community, gated housing community and different subdivision places or whatnot. These women have done these things, all off the backs of receiving it from another man. That's just what it is, fellas. And they can be very tight-wide when it comes to their money, and tight-wide to the extent of doing this shit here. sucking dick, you know, getting fucked, taking it up the ass, doing all type of shit, you know what I'm saying, just to receive, you know, ear pods, fuse pods, you know, whatever that is. I'm thinking that's some vaping or whatever. Alcohol, marijuana, you know, man, it's countless of chicks that be fucking out here for 3.5s and sevs and shit like that. You know, women do these things, fellas. That's just how they get down, you know. And in a lot of cases, simps and tricks just give away shit to women just to keep them coming around, just to be around a bitch, or just to say that he's been in the presence of this chick, or just to, you know what I'm saying, keep her to where she won't ask another man for something, which she is anyway. But that's the mind frame of this loser-minded motherfucking weak motherfucker. That's how he's thinking. And fellas, these things go on constantly. This is what happened out here, you know. Not even, it ain't got to be your average young woman. It can be your average older woman, you know, middle age or whatever. It doesn't matter. Women, it's no discrimination, and there's no time frame on when they're gonna stop actually putting themselves out here to receive shit. Yeah, they do that, fellas. You know, prostitution is in works. You know, escort services in works. A lot of things go on, you know, when it comes to the undermarket or the black market. I mean, the underworld and the black market of sex. You know, that's what happens, you know. And it's really no different from the casting couch. I did a video on that. That's what happens, you know. Hell, you want to, oh, well, I need some cigarillos or some blunts or whatever to roll up my weed. I want some alcohol, and I need a ride to such and such, such and such. Can you do that for me? Yeah, you sucking dick? That happens, fellas. You know, she's a woman. She know what she got to exchange in order to get far. Women ain't not dumb. They know what's up. And this is not every woman. Every woman is not putting themselves in this situation to be done like this. But every woman know their value, you know, when it comes to that kind of shit. And they only have that value because simps and suckers and tricks, motherfuckers with no game, men with no game, utilize what they got, and they actually, you know, pedestalize the sex, glorify the sex, and they give these women what they want just for sex. So it's nothing for them to pass it out for certain things, you know. And in some cases, if you're making money or you don't care about it, it's nothing for you to give it to her for the sex, right? These things happen, you know. And at the same time, as life go on, she will be the same woman wanting a relationship. And guess what? You guys will say, I wouldn't fuck with nothing like that. Nigga got me fucked. I ain't doing it. It's not happening. One of you motherfuckers be the same one that'll give it to her. And guess what? One of y'all gonna be weak as a motherfucker and ask her about her past and what she's been through. And guess what? She's going to lie to you. It's normal for her to lie. She's going, oh, I never done those things. And then you mention, yeah, you know, or y'all see a movie or whatnot, y'all see some, you know, of that sort when it comes to like the movie Pretty Woman or something. Would you ever be this kind of woman? Have you? Oh no, I would never sell my body. I will never do this. I will never do that. I'm not that kind of girl. Huh? She's young. You hearing it, fellas? Y'all hearing it. And you don't think she's going to get older, get in her 30s, 40s, 50s possibly, and want a relationship and want to be taken serious? Of course. Someone's going to take her serious. And that someone ain't going to know her past. Now, if there's someone, whoever that wants to take her serious and want to fuck with her like that, and he's not the kind of guy to ask her about her past, he don't give a fuck about her past because he know that she didn't come out the womb directly to him. He knows she's been through her life processes and her experiences, her ups and downs, dealing with men, and hell, in some cases, dealing with women, you know, things of that nature. He's not going to ask these things because he's not naive to the fact that she's a human being. You know, things do happen in motherfuckers' lives that we would never know about. As long as they functioning and keeping it real with you and doing as you, you know, set your path and your program after, you know, being they actually completing it and, you know, doing what they got to do, there should be no problem, fellas. However, this is what goes on. This is not new up under the sun, you know. I'm just keeping it 100%, you know. Hey, look, check this out, man. I had a chick one time, and I'll make it real short. Came over to my house one time. This was, I have a standing apartment over in Independence, Missouri. If you from Kansas City, you know where Independence is, outside of, you know, a little distance outside of Kansas, about 15, 20 minutes outside of Kansas City. And I had a little apartment over there. I was staying there. This was in 2011, 2012. And I had a little chick come over there, you know. It's back when I was smoking and whatever, we smoking weed. We doing what we doing and whatnot. And, you know, she ended up breaking out some green, bro. She brought out like 2-3 ounces of that shit. She had it stuffed down in a jar, like a nice jar. Shit was loud and loud. Damn, she came over with that. We sitting up there, we rolling up, we smoking and shit, we talking. Mind you this though, we already got it in. We did our thing, so now we ready to roll up and shit. We shooting the shit, you know, talking and whatnot. And she said, damn, I know Derek ass gonna be mad. This motherfucker is, I know he gonna be hot. This motherfucker been trying to get this pussy for a couple years. I ain't even fucking. I'm like, thinking about what? A couple years? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking that to myself, but she like, he gonna be, but this is a chick I'm fucking with, you know, it's no judgment with me. So I talk to women. We talk like this. It ain't no, oh, you're judging me. I fuck with this guy. You're judging me because of this. That ain't none of that shit. Because it's not my girlfriend. We're not exclusive. We're just having fun. Everything's on the up and up. We cool, just having a conversation. I said, Derek gonna be mad at me. He been trying to get this pussy for about a couple years. This motherfucker be, you know, and he found out that I'm over here rolling up and smoking with another dude. He will be pissed. He'll probably want to kill me, this and that. I'm like, oh, yeah, damn. I'm thinking in my mind, like, these motherfucking suckers. These dudes is tricks. I'm like, yeah, he laced you with all that? She like, yeah, he hooked me up. It's about like, I don't know, almost 3 ounces or something. He hooked me up like almost every other week or something. Like, damn. Straight up trick. Straight sucker. Almost 2 years. You ain't fucked in 2 years. That's how it go, fellas, when you're weak. You know, you want to keep the bitch around. You're giving. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, what the fuck? But at least in this video, dude got him some cap. He got him some head. And pretty cheap, you know, used pods and a couple bottles of liquor. But they're over here dropping hundreds on green, on the smoke. It ain't got no ass. So that put me in not just that situation, but a lot more situations in my life. I already know what it is. You know, a lot of these women, they don't buy the clothes they buy, the shoes they buy. And yeah, we know they shop and we know they do that shit, but you be surprised how many suckers be hitting them with that care package. You'd be surprised how many tricks be giving them shit and don't get no ass. Some do, the majority don't. That's just how it is. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe, fellas. And y'all already know what it is. It's the message. And y'all know chicks like this. To pull it up on you, tricks and simps buying different shit. She in there splitting the shit with you. She sharing it with you. And, you know, in some cases, they ain't gave up no ass. And that's real. And in some cases, they done gave up some head and some ass and shit. You know, you just got to be willing to accept this kind of lifestyle, fellas, when you out here dibbling and dabbling in this single world. That's what it is. Holla.